Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about probably the worst designer bags that you could get in 2023. These are bags that I refuse to buy and that in my opinion are not worth the money. If you have or love any of these bags, completely disregard anything that I say. I always say trust your style and your instincts. The only opinion that should matter when it comes to what you buy and what you wear is yours. There are some bags here that I definitely used to want and that I used to like a lot, but with time I just decided that they were either not for me, that I was oversaturated. And I was going to mention the Dior book tote because honestly it's a bag that I think has been a little bit overdone, including myself here. I had two, but I will not include it because I think Dior has this amazing capacity to keep bringing new patterns and new designs for the book tote that keeps it relevant and beautiful, and it is a piece of art. So in my opinion, the book tote is not on this list, but overall is the one that I was told the most that it was overplayed and a really bad investment for this year. My 2 cents is that if you find a print on the book tote that you really like, go for it. I think it's a very beautiful bag. It's a tote, it's super useful, so I do think it's still worth it. Okay, so I'm getting myself comfortable here, but one bag that I never liked and I think that I had a very good reason for it is the multi-pochette accessoire from Louis Vuitton. So I just want to ask honestly to anyone that did buy that bag if you still really like it, because I always said that I didn't like it. There's so many straps and compartments and attachments that I always found it to be a little bit too busy, but there's so many people that actually liked it that I'm just honestly wondering if all those compartments and attachments and all are really that useful. I think after the multi-pochette, Louis Vuitton kind of decided to add that same strap to every single new release, and the little coin purse, the resale value went down because at some point you could make money if you found that bag because it was so hard to find. It was sold out everywhere, so you would hit the jackpot if you were offered especially the pink one. But in my opinion, it's not worth it anymore. If I didn't like it and I didn't want to get it when it was such a massive hit, I would definitely pass on it now. However, I do see the practicality of the bag and how you can use the pieces for different purposes. The Dior vibe, I don't know what happened this year, but we were bombarded with so many different trends, so many different throwbacks, hundreds of styles. They are all like micro trends, so they come and go super quickly. I just don't know how this could stand a few seasons or be a classic piece. So I think from everything that has been released and all of the trends, we have to pick and choose the ones that fit our style a little bit better and then go from there. And also there's things that pass fashion for a reason, and I think that should not be brought back, and I just don't think that this bag is it. One bag released from Dior that I definitely love was the Tote, but in the bigger sizes. I like the medium and I like the large. I'm definitely loving the slouchy look that some bags have and the hobo, comfortable, fits all tote. So the Tote for me, it's a 10 out of 10, but they always try to release a mini version for things, and this one, if you're gonna buy this bag, please buy it in the bigger sizes and not this one. It's just the proportions of the bag that I don't think that they're working on for me, but the big one in beige and black is beautiful. On the wish list, I'm not sure yet if I want to buy it, but it's on the wish list. The CD signature bag, I just don't like this bag. I don't know if it's the shape that looks like a lunchbox to me, the CD, the oblique. I just think that this is going to be dated very fast. I remember that we were so thrilled and over the moon about the Dior oblique a few years ago, and then of course we were oversaturated by it. Same with monogram. Like right now we're into the quiet luxury theme, so something that I have learned is to not go off the deep end of either of them. Logos are fine, I love them on certain bags, and then I like quiet bags for other things, but some items do feel like too much to me, and this bag is like, I don't know what it's serving. I don't see like any specific style or appeal to it, and it doesn't look like it fits a lot. So in my opinion, it's not practical, it's way too much. I love Dior, but this one is not it. I hope that no one kills me for this one, but I think the Jacquemus Le Chiquito had its time and that time has passed. I never really liked the bag because the proportions of the handle just always seemed like off to me, specifically the ones that only fit like a few coins. For me, bags need to be at least minimally practical. The smallest bag that I have, I use it for my AirPods, hair ties, and I use it as an SLG, not really as a handbag. And I understand that I have silly bags, so I'm guilty of all of this for sure, but for some reason the Le Chiquito never felt like worth it to me, but it might be a comfortable bag. I just do not love it. I've never found any reason to go for it. There's a few bags from Jacquemus that I do like. It's just the Le Chiquito line that I always felt like it didn't make sense proportion wise to me. I think the Valentino Rock Set had an amazing time. I would save this. I feel like if you have anything from the Rock Set collection, it will come back. Probably all of these bags will come back eventually. So I love the Rock Set collection from Valentino. I loved my sneakers. I still have them. They're just not here. And I love many of the bags that they have. I just don't know if they're the best investment for your closet as of now, but I say this without knowing how quick they will come back, because I'm quite sure that the Rock Set is a style that will come back into fashion in a few years. I'm not saying that the Rock Set is not worth it, but I'm saying that right now I like this style a little bit better. But if you have anything from the Rock Set collection, it will come back. I'm quite sure of that. It was a very classic and beautiful collection. I know that people say that the shoes are like not it anymore. I still have my sneakers. Since I moved, I still haven't brought all of my shoes, but I still have mine, and I think they're a very good pair of shoes. So hang on to your Rock Set pieces. I think they will make a comeback. I think the one that I like the least out of all of this is gonna be this bag. I think Louis Vuitton expects us to buy anything that they add that strap and that coin purse to it without thinking twice, without realizing how the bag is just proportion wise not working out. I just really don't like those straps. If they would add something like matching with the Butera, okay, I get it. The coin purse there makes absolutely no sense. The size of the Neverfull, it loses its purpose. I don't know, I think they could have done a Neverfull probably in monogram eclipse and everyone would have been all over it. Like, we keep saying we want stuff from the men's collection because we love what they do for the men's bags, SLGs and clothes, and they just keep giving us the same stuff over and over again, which is pastels, animal print, that freaking strap, and attachments to the bags. And women's bags in damier, graphite, and monogram eclipse would be a hit. And it's like right there. They just do not want to do it. Speedies in affordable prices like the Pharrell Williams collection, but in canvas in different colors would also be amazing. We have this Neverfull that I'm sure that is going to be very popular and it will sell out super fast because everyone loves the Neverfull. And it's like a little change on a very classic piece. I think it could have been done better. I don't feel like this piece is something that will be worth it at the end. And right now we're just like in the frenzy of, oh, this is new, it's exciting. I know I always do this with the new releases, but I just don't feel like it's worth it. I also wanted to talk about YSL because sadly for some reason YSL has just gone down. The last thing that they released was the oversized tote with the big YSL logo that you could see on every basically model or celebrity or big influencer. I am really not sure what happened because YSL used to be like that house that was never too much but always released consistently things that were appealing and nice and subtle and never too much. And right now I just feel like it's been very quiet. So if anyone would ask me if it's the moment to buy a YSL bag, unless it's like the Sac de Jour that I think is a beautiful, stunning classic bag, or the Lulu, I honestly don't know. It's definitely gonna have its comeback eventually because YSL is like one of the main fashion houses. They're always very consistent. Their quality is great. Their resale value has never been, but right now there's absolutely nothing that I would say like, oh, that is interesting, that I would get. Like, no. For this one, I think that I'm gonna have to listen to my own advice, but I think we need to stay away from raffia bags, raffia totes, raffia capucines from Prada, from Louis Vuitton. Basically, every house has its own raffia bag and they're super trendy. They are very beautiful and I'm very tempted to buy a few of them. But to be honest, I don't see how this is going to be good in the long run. And I definitely see us in a few years saying like, what were we thinking? Or maybe not. It's definitely not a bag that you can use year round. It's very summery. I don't know if the materials are worth it, especially for the price points that they have. They're really cute. I love them for pictures, but I don't know if they're investment pieces for your closet and that we will for sure not regret it in a few years. I also want to talk about Butera Veneta because I used to really don't like Butera and I have been changing my mind. Still, I think there's a few bags that I don't feel like you should buy this year. One of them being the Butera cassette with the chain. Without the chain, I think it's fine. But the one with the chain, it's so heavy. Any bag that has an oversized chain for me, it's a no-go because it's heavy for no reason. Proportions make no sense and also there's other options out there. and also it cannot be comfortable. I do like the cassette bag that has the leather strap. I think that one is beautiful, and there's many bags that probably are not good investments, like the sardine bag. Definitely don't buy it, but I love it and I would probably buy it, but I'm not recommending anyone to buy it. I just know that handle is gonna date the bag so fast, but I like the style. I love the vibe. I mean, that's the point on fashion, I guess. Trends that come and go. Something just works for you and when it works for you. And I know that the sardine bag is way crazier than the cassette with the chain, but also Chanel released these mini bags with the big wooden chains. I also don't feel like those bags are something that you should invest on. If you can avoid them, I would stick to classic styles, especially with things changing so much lately. Understanding what works for you is crucial to know from trends what to pick and choose. There's one bag from Ernest that I know that it's gonna be controversial, but I don't feel like the Evelyn is worth it unless it's a mini size, the PM size, the TPM. I think that one is super cute, but I don't like the Evelyns in the bigger sizes. I don't know why. I've never been drawn to the style. I prefer so much more the picotin or the hair bag. The Evelyn is just not for me, but the PM size in specific colors like pastels and neutrals, I find it to be very cute, and I would be open to trying it out. It's something about the edge and the holes on the bag that for me just doesn't make it, and the picotin has much to offer style wise, and it's more versatile, and I don't know, I just don't want to get anyone angry because I know that a lot of people love the Evelyn. I would also love to know why people love it so much, or to try it out one day, but yeah, for me it's never been a bag that I've been drawn to. Even the Lindy I like, even if my fiance keeps saying that it looks like Chewbacca. I think it's a cute bag. And the last bag that I wanted to talk about is the Chanel classic flap. I love and adore my classic flaps. I have a few of them, and I think it was the bag that made it for me. Like, it's possibly my favorite design out there. I find it to be beautiful, very versatile. I adore the bag. Okay, getting that out of the way, with another price increase coming, I cannot justify it anymore. I am definitely not sure if I'm gonna be buying another classic flap again. It would have to be a very special one for me to decide to do it. It's reached the point of no return for me. Unless it's something that you really want. There's so many other bags that other fashion houses offer. I think Celine right now is an amazing option. Lady Dior's, or go vintage. I know that many people don't like vintage, but yeah, Chanel lost me a few price increases ago. So this was a video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you agree or you disagree, I would love to know what you guys think in the comments. If any of these bags, if you disagree, let's talk about it. This is just my personal taste, my personal opinion, and what I think it's probably not worth buying. There's so many trends coming this year that I think we have to be smart and pick and choosing what works for our lifestyle and our wardrobe. So take it with a grain of salt. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching, I'll leave you tutorials right here in case you want to check them out. Thank you, and see you on the next one. Bye.